Hi, everyone. This is Jason McGraw. I'm Group Vice President with Emerald Expositions for KBIS and the CD Expo. Coming to you live today with Suzie Williford from the NKBA to talk about the upcoming exciting plans for KBIS 22, a Design and Construction Week in Orlando, Florida, February 8 to 10. Hello, Suzie. How are you?
Hey, Jason. How are you? Thanks so much for getting on and doing this Zoom. This is fun. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm Suzie Williford. I'm Executive Vice President and Chief Strategy Officer for the NKBA, proud owner of the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show, KBIS.
So, Suzie, a lot of folks are preparing and making plans to head down to Orlando. They're booking airfare, their hotel, looking at all the schedules, looking at our exhibitor list and floor plan, looking like there should be an exciting show for them to discover. What are you looking forward to at the show this year, Suzie?
Being with people again probably is my top priority. I love KBIS. I've always loved KBIS. I've been going for literally decades, and it is really the time to come together. It is wonderful to bring our industry to see new product and to visit the booths. But on the NKBA side, we've got some great initiatives that we're doing. We've got the voices of the industry. And our conference is going to have about 80 conference tracks, and you'll have 3 days to see all you want, and then that'll be online afterwards. That's one of the things that COVID did give us is we learned that we could put our conference on virtual online. We'll never put that genie back in the box, because that's people have enjoyed that. The other thing is it gives them more floor time at the show, which is a great advantage. On Wednesday, we'll have our State of the Association and our State of the Industry, which is a great time. It's the annual meeting of our membership, and then we'll have a great speaker. So I'm excited about the State of the Industry, State of the Association. Of course, Bill Darcy will do the State of the Association because that's our annual meeting of the membership. And then right behind it is Jenny Clark, who will be our speaker, and she is quite the interesting woman. So that'll be a great thing to listen to. Monday night, of course, our opening event, which is the Design and Industry Awards. And then we have a party afterwards. It's called the Night of Elegance. And I think it's going to be really special this year. And then, of course, Wednesday night is the Bash. So we have all of those things that are going on as the show's going on, and some in the evening. And then, of course, we've got Best of KBIS. We've got the Next Stage. We've got the Renovation Angel Awards. And we've got a couple of things on Next Stage this year I think are going to be really interesting. We've had a lot of time to think. A lot of programming is going to be well thought out. There's going to be a ton of programming. So lots for everybody to stop by.
Well, it certainly sounds like a full plate, but when you mentioned party, that I perked up because I think that's something that everyone's missed, right? I mean, we've all been online. We haven't been able to get back together face to face to see our old friends, to make some new friends. But that's to me a key element of coming back to the show is the networking part of that. And new this year, we've added a feature called KBIS Match, which is an AI-powered matchmaking and appointment setting system that we're introducing now. Should be going live this week for attendees and exhibitors to make appointments with each other at the show. We have 2 matchmaking lounges, one in each of the show halls. So attendees can either meet with an exhibitor in their booth, or they can meet with other attendees. And that'll be a new added value for this year to help with the networking component of the show. Suzie, you touched on the VFTI sessions, and it seems like every year so much is happening in the world of design and the trends. What do you think that the trends are this year that we'll see a lot of at the show, and what might be top of mind? We've experienced a lot with COVID and pandemic and the way that we're living at home. I've been hearing and reading and seeing that, we're working from home, we're learning from home, our kids are spending more time at home. We're looking for flexible spaces and outdoor living. And, this year we've added an outdoor living pavilion on the show floor for exhibitors, a wellness area on the show floor. And international exhibitors, Suzie, you have the NKBA Global Connect Pavilion. Is that right?
I think one of the biggest things you'll see on the show floor is health and wellness. Clean lines. Everyone's been very attuned now in keeping their spaces and their environments clean. So that'll be a big thing. And this year, having, as you said, the international pavilions, we'll have the German pavilion and we'll have a Global Connect pavilion, which really shines a light on the European designs and the things that our members are coming to look for.
Well, that'll be very exciting. One of the biggest components, the main reason a lot of folks come to the show is to see new products. And while, yes, a few brands have opted not to join us this year, we'll still have over 350 exhibitors on the show floor at KBIS, including, giant brands like Caesarstone and Cosentino and House of Roll and Kohler and the GE brands and Moen, Nobilia, LG, Signature Kitchen Suite, and many, many others on the floor.
That's so impressive. And what's the other great thing about that is, we've got most of the giants are going to be there, which we're so grateful for their support. And I know how important it is for them to see all the attendees. And then there's all the smaller booths, these people that this is their jump off point,
right?
And they haven't been able to do anything for 2 years. So I think it's going to be a really good show. And I'm excited that people are really registering now. They're close enough now that the comfort zone, they're feeling better.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've seen the numbers pick up every day. We're having hundreds of people registering for the show. The same is true on the home builder side with the International Builder Show registration. Attendees who register for KBIS also get to visit the Builder Show exhibits and vice versa. So combined, we're looking at nearly 1,300 exhibitors, over 800,000 square feet of exhibit space. Better bring your walking shoes because it's going to be a lot of work. We're both in the West Building and the South Building at the Orange County Convention Center. But Suzie, this year, it's a little different than prior years because of the pandemic, and we've put some new health and safety protocols in place to ensure that we have a safe event for all that are coming at the show. And we have some very specific information and protocols that we need everyone to adhere to gain access to the show. And we've updated those on the kbiz.com website under the health and safety tab. But very shortly, just to be succinct, you do not need to be vaccinated to attend the show. However, you do need to provide proof of a negative COVID test or proof of vaccination to gain entry into the show on show days. We do require mask wearing on the shuttle buses going between the hotel and the convention center. You have to wear a mask inside the convention center buildings and all the meeting rooms on the show floor. Of course, you have to take your mask off when you're going to have lunch or have a beverage, but then you put your mask back on. We've put these health and safety measures in place to have the safest event we can for the majority of folks coming to the show and ensure that everyone who can come to the show is able to in a safe environment. We worked with a healthcare advisory called Epistemics to advise us, as well as local health officials and the CDC to put policies in place that will ensure that we'll have a safe event. And we think we will, and we're looking forward to it. We know there's a lot of questions. We know that some folks, need to find out, hey, when can I bring a test or get tested? What kind of forms of documentation do you accept? For our U.S. visitors, we're using the Clear Health Pass that you can download the app to your phone. You can upload your documentation and then you just show your Clear Health Pass to gain access into the hall. Or you can bring your paperwork or photographs of your documentation, or if you're an international visitor or exhibitor, you may have a digital passport from the EU or from your country. Any of those are fine. Even a home test kit. If you take a test and you put your name and date that you took the test and take a picture of that, if you do it from Sunday, February 6th on, that'll get you into the show. So we're trying to make it as flexible as possible, but we also want to be very firm and that these policies are important for us to have a safe event. So we appreciate everybody's cooperation. I don't know, Suzie, if you have any additional comments about health and safety for this year.
No, I mean, Well, I know we've all been working together. This has been really a difficult thing to do because you want to make it as much fun as possible for everybody and as comfortable, but at the same time, you want to make sure it's safe. I know, we have been working with epistemics. Maybe who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, but I do believe that we've done everything we can to make it the easiest. And Jason, I know that there's a lot of people that are probably going to be like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do that, or wish we didn't have to do that, but we're just trying to make the safest that we possibly can. And we're probably not going to make everybody happy, but we sure are trying to make everybody safe.
Totally agree. It's going to be a great event, fun event, a safe event. It'll be great to see our colleagues and visitors. One last thing I want to mention, we have our new Kickstarter competition for over a dozen new to market companies with their newest products. That'll be over in the South Hall. Attendees get to vote on their pick. We'll also have some judging to declare a grand prize winner and a runner up, and those will be announced on Wednesday afternoon on the next stage. But more importantly, attendees who vote also get entered to win daily prizes. So make sure you check out the new Kickstarter competition at the show this year. And don't forget to download the show app that's available on the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. That'll give you the latest schedule, the latest floor plan, the current exhibitor list. And also, if you've made matches or need to make appointments with those other guests at the show, you're able to do that through the mobile app as well.
Perfect.
So, Suzie, take us out.
Jason, I will see you in Orlando at KBIS 2022. Looking forward to it, everybody. See you there.
Thanks, Suzie. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you in sunny Orlando, Florida. Take care.